One small detail could have changed the outcome between Gane and Pereira. And I'm not talking about those controversial punches on the back of the head. In fact, they will be way less powerful if Gane had stayed on his back after Pereira took him down. Let's have a look on how everything could have changed from that moment, and let's turn Pereira into a grappler for now. So Pereira got after that strong jab that Gane took to him in a single leg with the head outside, and then he managed to put Gane to the hip. But here, he kept the head on this side, and then Gane starts to fight to build height again, and he starts to stand up, and then from there, you kind of know what happened. So, in this situation, I'm pinning one of my opponent's hip on the ground, but the other one is still free to move. So, few things that Pereira could have done here. Release the arm from one side and make it heavy on the other, hugging the body. All right? When we do this, we can start to put weight on that hip and start to force a half guard, and then eventually we want to get to those positions. The legs are controlling the legs, and I have free hands to work ground and pound and attacks from there. Another thing that Pereira could have done here is to stay on the single, but moving the head down to jump to the other side of the leg. That would have made the hip heavy on the other side, and now I can start to work to get a pin and shelf the leg on the opposite side of the body. This would create straightaway connection with chest to chest, or if Gane starts to move away, a back exposure to explore back attacks. The third thing, it's a pass that we use a lot in the sport of Jiu-Jitsu, which we will go from this leg, moving the head to the other side so we get in an over and under pass. Then we can either force the half guard or pass it to the side, ending up in a scenario that, again, I'm shelving his leg. This seems simple, but most grapplers make this mistake when trying single leg. The hardest thing in a single leg, it's not get to the legs. Actually, that's the easiest part. The biggest thing is transit from top to ground and make sure that your opponent stays on the ground. This is just my 2 cents on the subject. Let me know in the comments what do you think Pereira should have done to deal with all those illegal shots in the back of the head.